Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, welcome back to the podcast. Thank you. I haven't gotten to do this right here, this comparison, in a long time. Like well over a year, 18 months, something like that. I mean, it's been a run. But every now and again, the stars kind of line up and you get to make a comparison video. Now, I don't really care for comparison videos. I understand that's crypto. That's the way. It's just not my way. But every now and again, the stars do, in fact, align. And you get to make a comparison video because it's, well, you can see it on the thumbnail. So the funny thing about this one, and we're talking about AMP and Alchemy Pay here, is that they're not the same. They're token. They're not even close. They both operate in the payment space, more or less. But that's right there is where the comparison ends. So when I saw this, it was it got a little bit weird, man. And please ignore the AMP price right there. Clearly, it's not a penny. We're pulling that from Coinbase Pro, and it rounds. So when it goes over 0.05, it's gonna, or 0.005, it's gonna default to a penny. But the it just hit my weirdo meter. And I thought, yeah, I let's go ahead and talk about it today. So what happened? That's kind of the question, and that's kind of the thing. Something weird happened right here at this very moment. And this is what we're talking about. Monday, 16 January at 8:15-ish, between 8 o'clock and 8:30. Alchemy Pay spiked. Now, it had kind of been on trending. I mean, it had been uptrending with the rest of the market, and yay for us. Well, not me. I don't own any. But all of a sudden, that was it. That very moment right there, January 16th, right there in the morning, approximately 8 o'clock, and boom, and, off it goes. So that's neat. And I'll tell you what, the Alchemy Pay folks, boy, they needed that. They needed something. You guys remember that thing at 22 cents? I mean, you want to talk about a fall from grace, man. That was harsh. But something else happened at the same time. And that was, again, the weirdo meter. So AMP token at approximately the very same moment, and that's where I'm talking right there, 16 January, approximately 8 a.m., boom. Now, AMP also had been trending up nicely. You can see that it's pretty much running with the market. Yay for us. AMP definitely needs it. But then at that very moment, 8 a.m., January 16th, boom, and off it went. So I was wondering on this one. I was like, did everything go at that very moment? That was kind of the kicker. Because if it's all doing it, then it's, nothing special. But in this case, it wasn't. That's the funny thing. So I was just randomly pinging tokens over here just to see if maybe there was something that happened right there at 8 a.m. on January 16th for, effectively everything. And no, not on Gala. Not there. How about GeoJam, which I don't even know what the hell that is. January 16th, 8 a.m. No, not really. Actually, that one was declining. How about Aptos? Maybe Aptos, because that's been the big charger right there. January 16th, 8 a.m. No, it didn't do it. All right, maybe Fetch. Maybe Fetch. Ooh, there we go. I own a bunch of Fetch. Fetch has been on one hell of a run, guys. I know people like to buy just a single token and hold on to a single token, come what may. But damn, that... All you got to say on that one is 30 days up 200%. That's a good run for a very old token. How about, this is another one I've been in for a while. Let's see what they're doing. Oh, it's up. Yeah, 230% over the last 30 days. What am I saying on this one, man? It's good to diversify. There's no comparison between these two tokens. There's no comparison between Alchemy Pay and AMP. They operate wildly in their use case is different. So I cruised over to the Alchemy Pay Reddit, and that's what, good on them. There's people are just gonna believe. I got sleepy beard. People are just gonna believe and hold and hope and write it all the way down. But there was some chatter about about a Visa partnership. So I cruised over to the Visa Global Registry, because if it's going to be anywhere, it's going to be there. And we popped in Alchemy, and I'll be damned, Alchemy GPS Singapore. So they are in fact listed on here as a partner for Visa, but not really. Let's not get nuts. All right, there's thousands and thousands and thousands of people that can process Visa transactions. There's not a lot of context on this about what they are actually doing with Visa, and I was kind of wondering if Flexa showed up over there. Clearly not, but we can type it in anyway. There is Flex, a lot of Flex, but there's no Flex. So I know that's the one that we're holding on to, holding on the hope for it. But yeah, it's not quite there. In fact, the way that they're operating, those two are actually direct competitors. So I wouldn't expect to see Flexes showing up over on the Visa partnership announcement anytime soon. But Alchemy. Alchemy does. Alchemy does. Assuming that Alchemy GPS Singapore is Alchemy Pay Singapore. I can't prove that, but it's likely. So I don't know. I don't know. And the funny thing is that Alchemy Pay's been listed over there for 5 months. I mean, you can even see when they started, when it was accepted. Yeah. So they've been over there for a while. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I can't explain that particular pump at that particular time on two tokens that happen to operate in the same space, but that's where the similarities end. So if somebody has more insight, you know what? Comments are below. I'd love to hear it. But again, man, look, these aside from the fact that they fell with the rest of the market during 2022, was not a good year for us. That's the similarities really kind of end. I've long alluded that Alchemy Pay exists to form partnerships, but not actually do anything with them. And Flexa is coming soon. So between those two things, you know what? That's yeah. I don't see it, but it was pretty cool. Both of these communities have been beat up for a while. Price is just, I know price doesn't matter, but you know what? It kind of does. It sort of does in crypto and investing. Uh, as a matter of fact, I would say that price is more or less the alpha and the omega of investing, because if you're not keeping track via price, what are you doing this for? I think it's a fair question. So, you know what? Good on both of these things. Nice 30% pumps. You saw it. It's the communities needed it. These tokens needed it. It's nice for them to actually, get a big one like this. I'm not even going to caution, man. Look, it's your money, dude. You do you. I have a little bit of AMP. I have no Alchemy Pay. I have no real dog in this fight. But it was weird seeing it. I just wanted to point that out. Questions or comments, Scott at thepodcast.com. I answer any and all. And until next time, please stay safe. Please be smart with your money. Cheers.